Hello, Just Too Good here. In my LEGO video box opening, I asked you guys to discuss in the comments whether the new blind box mystery minifigure approach with the bandmates are a good idea. Well, it's time we just to debate. First, many of you rightfully pointed out that my box might have been tampered with since most are reporting fresh boxes do have 2 complete sets. And people are even saying that each row is 12 minifigures, which is exactly what I hoped. So I guess my box really was tampered with. That's good for people who want to complete it easily. Just ask a store clerk to look in the back. I'd say do it ASAP because there might be some still in the back since this is relatively new. Then again, I don't think these are flying off the shelves. Also, Justin makes a great point with that second part of his comment where he says too many of the characters use the microphone. That's 100% true. I wish they would give us more instruments. I mean, with the debate, Ryan called this a scam in the comments, which would imply there's a deceptive marketing trick. But to me, if they were intentionally misleading about this being a blind box series, that would be deceptive. I feel like this is more of a bad idea than a scam. Scam is a harsh word. People genuinely like opening up blind boxes. There's a group of people who do, I do. Calling it a scam implies they're tricking you into getting more when it's clear about it being a blind box. Even more so, I started out this life on YouTube as a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Speaking of which, you guys want to see the first video I ever talked in?
Hello, this is Candace Soldier Pojo, and this is my first video. I'm going to be opening a Hidden Arsenal Special Edition.
Okay, that's enough, and that was nearly 10 years ago. I love opening packs where you just don't know what's inside. It's part of the fun, it's part of the surprise of the product. But from that outsider perspective, if you aren't part of the card collecting community, I totally understand why you think it's a waste of money. Like, Jade Hunter had a good point I will agree with, that not being able to feel them is a problem. For those who collect LEGO, this is anti-consumer, because you're buying something that could be one of the 12 figures with no way to identify beyond getting a fresh box. But one reason I'm not super bothered by this whole situation is that we're getting 3 minifigure series from the LEGO Minifigures theme per year still. Sure, now it's 12 instead of 16, but the blind bags are still there. I know people still haven't even settled for the $5 price, which is shared with the blind bags and the blind boxes. But one perspective I have is making them in a box like this is a different experience from the minifigure series, which differentiates those, but still has that same idea of these interesting detailed figures. With the second series of these rumored for the second half of the year, that's 24 extra minifigures basically in the unlicensed LEGO CMF style, 2 extra series of unlicensed characters. Yeah, I know, LEGO Vidiyo is a licensed theme, but the characters themselves are just random creations by LEGO. It's an alternative to 2 licensed figures series being released each year, which I know a lot of people were complaining that there's not too many generic LEGO minifigure series, so this could please those people. But I'm also sure those people will be kind of mad about the mystery box aspect, just judging by all of your comments. Honestly, if LEGO wanted to have these 2 separate experiences like that one point I had, maybe they could have made this $4 instead of $5, $3 instead of $5. And I think people would have responded to it a little bit better because then it is more of an alternative to the blind bags where you could say, okay, the boxes, you can't tell what's inside, but this is a different thing from the mystery minifigures. But with both being the same $5 price, it is just like, okay, yeah, why couldn't we just feel up these figures? Thanks to you guys, I can spend so much money on LEGO without it hurting. Ad revenue is great because you guys are cool and keep watching. But I understand that's just my own personal experiences because most people don't have a disposable income for LEGO minifigures. While the blind box format isn't ideal, it's still an extra series of pretty darn detailed minifigures on top of the 3. And that's why when I see a comment like this, hoping it bombs because of the app, it confuses me. Like, you can say they're using TikTok as a crutch, but that would ignore the designs of these figures. I'm not saying they're the best figures ever. I'm just saying for my own personal taste, I really love the different color schemes, the different tropes that we've seen before, but twisted with new pieces and even some new things altogether. Like, LEGO went all out with the minifigure designs themselves. My complaint would be that they need more interesting accessories because I love what they did where they introduced like a tambourine piece. Give us more instruments. As BB Kirby said, they're reminiscent of the Masked Singer disguises. And yeah, Boss Bass is right. These were on bricks and pieces at one point on March 1st, but they're sold out. I didn't know that. Interesting. CMFs aren't on there. Wolfpack and Teddy made an environmental point that the blind boxes are better for the environment than blind bags. Is that right? I'm not entirely sure, but it probably is. But the answer to the debate is that I don't think this was a good idea. To make this mystery minifigure series blind boxes for video, it seems like most people don't like it. And the only argument I have that's beyond personal biases is that this is a different experience from the blind bags. But to me, blind bags just make so much more sense because you could feel up the packs, which I know some people are ashamed of doing, but it has to be done. But there are a lot of people who don't like knowing what's inside, so you could also not feel the packs and just get a random pack. This one gives no option to feel or know what's inside. So if you are a completionist and you can't find a full box, you're going to have to spend a lot of money or end up going to eBay or Bricklink, which will cost more than just a $5 pack for the figure. Now, I know a lot of people want to do away with blind bags in general, but I love blind bags. I love opening up mystery minifigures. I love that surprise aspect, but also the alternative that you could feel up what's inside. So I was like, hey, maybe LEGO should have put that time and effort for that video app for an app that scans barcodes on the back of mystery boxes and mystery minifigures. Then adults won't have to spend time filling up bags in the middle of the children's toy aisle and COVID, whatever, spreading. If that's a concern of filling up packs, that won't happen either. But anyways, this debate session is over. Let's have a new debate for next video. I saw Ryan was talking about how this year's Star Wars sets are bad. I love them. If you guys agree or disagree, leave your thoughts in the comments and we'll debate it next video. Are the 2021 LEGO Star Wars sets bad? And you can also leave your thoughts on the current topic and let me know if you like this new series with this reflection, if you missed out on answering before, and even debate ideas because I'm liking how this series went. Let me know if you guys liked it as well. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.